get our drums sounding less like alright, so the bottom head is actually pretty good. That's tuned up. It's just the top head is not tuned up. So let's do it. Still very low, but you can start to hear it resonate now. I need to work on the bottom somewhere. It's still too low. Top head's very, very low. We are all used to a little bit higher than that. The higher we go, the less turns we do. There's a lot of cotton here. Wait for me. Wait for me. I actually prefer this sound over the Tama for some odd reason. I just love it. We can work on the guts some more. So I gotta take all this crap off my drum. I don't like putting my stuff on the floor, but bottom is extremely important. If you're not getting the proper response, oh yeah, the guts need to be tuned. I can tell because some guts are loose, some guts are tight. Very loose, not good. Let's work on a snare height adjustment. And we can work on the guts. I'll run back inside and get my stuff. Also, I gotta bring the bottom head pitch up. So what I like to do, I like to bring it up high enough until it makes that little sound. Then we're gonna keep tapping and bring it down until it stops. it, and I'll just bring it down. Perfect. Got some sounds. Not bad. Well, let's bring up the snare side just a little bit. Not too much. Now it should be pretty wet. Very high right now. Tabletop. Sounds cool. I fucking love the Dynasty, man. It sounds so cool. Yeah, when I use the MS5s, it has that old school tabletop sound to it. Absolutely go a bit higher on the top. We're gonna go for like 2004 Blue Devils. They actually went a bit lower on the bottoms for a more snarey sound. Dude, there's so many ways of tuning marching snares, it's not even funny. Drum corps likes it bottom head super high, top head low for a nice fat, dry sound. But if you want a snarey sound, you want your bottoms to be at like a C or C sharp, around that range. I wouldn't go past a C sharp if you want that fullest snare sound. But for resonant and projection, that's why you'd want to crank your bottom heads at D5, C sharp, past C sharps. But if you want a fuller snare sound, just keep your bottom heads fairly relaxed. But you want them to resonate, or use a Mylar snare side, which is the best option. Now with the Mylar snare sides, you gotta be careful with them. You can bring them up high, you just gotta be careful with it. But you gotta tune those Mylars very tight. Yeah, this is Blue Devils 2004 tuning. Oh, exact actually. But they tape their snares a little bit, so. wound up looking for, man. I love it. I love it. Bottom head, you get that past the C. I want to go past the C sharp because you're just gonna lose that crisp, that snarey sound. So, yeah, I love it. There you go. You see, I'm sweating bullets. Look at the sweat on me, man. It's not even funny. Yeah, but I'm out here. I've been out here since like 10 o'clock. I hate, it's just very humid today. Yeah, 11 minutes, not bad, not bad. Some people like the White Maxes and stuff. The reason why I don't use them, they're just dry for me. Dude, my tuning ear is so weird. Like, I like tabletop, but if the snare response isn't hitting enough to my ear, then I'm not gonna like it. Like in the auditorium, like I'm gonna get some amazing snare sounds. Cause I got them guts just tuned right. Top head's right, bottom head's not too tight. Using the right sticks, that early 2000s. I'm using the MS1, MS5s, all that. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. And these are MS5s, and these are, they're gem somethings, but they're basically an MS3, but a little bit heavier than an MS3, but same thing. These are a little bit more deader for that old school tabletop sound. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up the Blue Devils and see how close I am. Actually go up a little bit higher on the top. I love it. Oh shit. It's trying to bottom out on this side. It's even, it's just sticking out. The little rods are sticking out. They're higher. They're a little bit higher than this. They got their sticks taped too. Because you know when you tape your ticks, you lose that. I said ticks. If you tape your sticks, you lose a resonant tone. And my sticks aren't taped, so definitely a bit higher, because if their sticks are taped, and it's, yeah, their drums are tuned really high. Oh, there you go. There's your Blue Devils 2004 Black Max. The only differences is they're using a Flams 2 for a bit more of a resonant tone. I'm using the Evans MX5, so I'm going to get a little bit less of a resonant tone because of that ring that goes inside the bottom. It's an internal ring. It's similar to a Flams XT bottom.